So I'm here with my old bud Jeff Cummings, fellow breaststroker, swam in the 1990s. That was X number of years ago. Jeff, how does that make you feel?
Every year I feel older and older just by looking at the swimmers here and hearing, seeing that some of them were born the years I was at my peak form. So, it takes me back a lot, but it also just kind of reminds me that the decades are really passing quickly. Now,
Petey and those boys are going out well fast. Can you even imagine trying to go out that quickly and then turning around and coming back again?
Well, when we were swimming, anything in the 29 mid-range was really good, and now they're going under 27 seconds at the 50 of their 100. So, I can't imagine how they're doing it. What kind of specimen of human being can do that? Because it's just remarkable the leaps and bounds in 20 years that breaststroke has made.
Now, we're in Kazan here at these World Championships, and you may or may not know that Kazan is twinned, one of the twin towns of Kazan is College Station. Now, College Station in the swimming world is very famous because the Aggies are based at Texas A&M. So
yes.
My question to you is, what the hell's an Aggie?
To this day, I don't know what an Aggie is. I think probably some of the people at A&M don't know what an Aggie is.
Is it a little animal that runs around Central Texas? What is it?
I think it probably is. And I went to the school at the University of Texas, so they were big rivals with us. And you know what a longhorn is? It's a big bull. So that's always easy. But yeah, the Aggies, I don't think I ever really knew.
Is it something to do with their agricultural college or something? Because in the UK, that they've got a bit of a reputation. If you're an agri farmer, you're a bit of an Aggie. Is that what that is?
That could be very much true, but I've never seen a mascot for them. You got to have a mascot if you want to be a reputable school.
Now, we're here after 3 days of finals and semi-finals, and the US is around 4th in the medals table, behind Australia, France, Britain, with only, 4 medals to the name. Now, this isn't something that we're familiar with. What's going on in American swimming, do you think?
I don't know, and they keep saying that the best days are yet to come, but each day it doesn't really seem like that's happening. Katie Ledecky just by herself has won half the medals so far. So, you got to wonder if there has something to do with the fact that they picked this team a year ago, or if it's just something with the training that went on, the preparation that went on. There's so many factors that play in this. A lot of the people I've spoken to said, they felt ready, they felt prepared, but they just don't know what happened. Some of the guys just got beat by some guys who are just making some really big breakthroughs, like Mitch Larkin and Hunter Backstroke.
Do you think the Americans are missing a meet? Because very often American has a meet, and a very good quality meet at that, and then goes to a Worlds or another major meet. Do you think that's a factor?
Well, it's always been odd, and I've always questioned this, of having a trials meet a month or 2 weeks before the international meet, but they always seem to come out of that very well. And Dave Durden, the men's head coach, said this to me recently. He said, they come to the selection meet, they have a high of making the team, and they hold on to that high all the way to the international meet, and they haven't had that high for a year. So I think that's probably part of it, is just like they've waited a year, and I think that just probably the build up to this was just too long.
Well, we're another year away from Rio. I'm sure there's plenty of people in the United States that are going to get themselves together for your US trials and come back strongly in Rio. And you can read all about it in Swimming World. If you don't have a subscription, go and get one. Jeff, Thank you very much.
Thank you, James.